I'm here at Mitchell Domes for the Wisconsin Orchid Society. It's raining today and it's actually dripping in the domes. I don't know how much video I'm going to get today because I wrote a program for ribbon judging, and so I actually came up yesterday to help with plant registration, and we're going to find out how well the program works today. It is now 2 o'clock. It has stopped raining. Judging was very, very wet, and I apparently have also thrown out my back this year, lugging a heavy printer around in the rain while trying to hold an umbrella over my head. So let's have a look at the displays at the Wisconsin Fall Orchid Show. We're coming up over here on the Wisconsin Orchid Society display. So AOS judging is over. I was team captain today. I awarded on my team with my fellow team members 2 plants. I don't know if anything here got pulled for AOS judging. I thought that Wisconsin did a very, very nice job on their display. All right, so now we're going to go up into this pagoda, which has got J&L orchids display. I got half judging today, some pass. This is one of the ones that we judge. This Barbatum. This Victoria Regina is so awesome. Look at all the flowers on it. Look at this, look at that. I love the color on Victoria Regina. Mine are so sad. I think I'm probably a little bit too warm, but you can tell the other judges loved it. They got a best class. I really like J&L's display. All right, where else? Okay, we're coming around. B&H. Oh, this is B&H's. Huh. It was anything orchids have got the Miss Taiwan. I gotta go ask them. All right, I'll show that to everyone in a second. So here's B&H. And then this is Eastern Iowa's. I love this Cattleya right here. Sadly, it seems to have been put back a little bit backwards. It was actually in the back originally, but I asked for it to be pulled for judging, but I guess the judges were not as impressed. Look at all the spots on. I'm just turning it around so the regular people can see it a little bit better. Look at all that. I think it's gorgeous. Look at that Brianna up there. Very nice back there. There's an even more amazing back there. So this, an empty spot right there, that's where that spotted Cattleya was sitting originally. But look at this Cardinal. It's Jeff Metcalf's Cardinal. He got many best of classes on it. It is huge. Very nice green Catasetum. They ran out of best of class ribbons, so there's like a paper plate back there that they're using. Maneki Hill is here. I judged AOS judging with Scott Elliott. They have an educational display on how orchids move from seed all the way to a mature plant. All right, and here's the Orchid Growers Guild. Look at this Blood Mary. What a great color and size and shape on that. More. And I'm just going to say that I'm so pleased that it's dry here. But you see that rock? The number of times that water hit that rock and then hit me this morning. Innumerable numbers of rocks smacking me. All right, here we have Sun Prairie orchids. I got to judge the Maudier types here of these beautiful purple ones and these green ones, and a whole bunch of them have been moved. There were more this morning when we were judging, but a whole bunch were pulled for AOS judging. Now they're not in here anymore. I really like how he used the other plants in his display. Here's Anything Orchids. I have to go ask them. So this Miss Taiwan, I want this Miss Taiwan. I have to go see if he has any of these available on his sales table. Though I heard that lots of the vendors, because it's already so late, have sold like, you know, over half of their stock. So who knows? Here's Nat's display. I like the Signokis. We considered that Rico Stylus Celestis pink, but I think he must have packed that in a box and squashed all the flowers because they were really, really flat. And so we ended up not awarding it because of how squashed. So you can see how the flowers have just been smushed into the plant. So we ended up not awarding it because of that. Oh, and I want to say that this little bowl on the Orchid Grower Guild's table of Cuthbertsonii is like the cutest little Cuthbertsonii arrangement that I've ever seen. It is so adorable. I love it. Alright, here we are at the last two exhibits. Here is the Batavia Orchid Society. And then here we have the Illinois Orchid Society, which got the show trophy. And apparently there was much indecision today because many of the displays here were nominated by the judges. And I'll just back up. Those are my Richard Mueller's down in front over there. And finally, not part of the orchid judging, but the Incubana Society is here with their displays of orchid arrangements. These are all very, very nice, very beautiful. And I would say this one in purple might be my favorite. Those cattleyas there. All right, the sales area, sadly, much depleted. Not showing their best. But here's Anything Orchids. So here are the young hales. Look at how empty it is there already. Here's J&L. We've got Maneki Hill. There's Scott Elliott. He's got his Catacina. Oh, we're just seeing backs here. Here, look. Lots of seedlings. Lots and lots of seedlings. Sun Prairie Orchids. Over here, I heard they're almost sold out. Sold all is vanilla. We got someone doing prints over here. All right, and then we've got someone doing pottery. Mythical, who's doing like flasks and seedlings. Look at these mounts. So cute. And then here's Nat's. Yeah, so his racks were full this morning. Just a couple left up there now. But yeah, look at all that space. So empty. It's been very, very busy here today. I'm kind of sad that I missed all the good early shopping, but I guess my pocketbook thanks me. So that's the Wisconsin show.